Afternoon, everyone. How are we all? Hope you're okay. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to GTWS series. Finally, been a while. Finally, the GTWS series is back. So every Saturday, presume it'll be for the next 12 weeks because you'll have nations after manufacturer. So yeah, at least there's some other combinations to do on the game for the next 12 weeks. This round one is at Catalunya in Group 3. We obviously picked the Porsche. I don't think it's a really hard season to pick a car on because they've actually managed to pick good combinations that won't be your usual overpowered cars. So Subaru looks very quick overall. I think Audi will be good at certain rounds. Porsche will be it'll be pretty solid on this one. It'll be pretty solid at Gardens, but then it won't be so good at Sardegna. So there's like pros and cons to different manufacturers. Plus the four-wheel drive are going to dominate the Group 4 races. So yeah, they've done it quite well with how they've picked the races. I think they've made quite interesting choices. But yeah, we're gonna do a little lobby. I've just had to run up the stairs and run back down. I had to change my socks. But we're gonna do a lobby. I did do a bit more time trial. I could probably get a 39, to be honest with you. I managed to get a 40.2 in the end. I could probably squeeze a 39 if I pushed it more. So yeah, it feels all right, the Porsche. It feels pretty good. But the Subaru is the car that you can see there. Subaru seems to be the strongest car out of all of them. It seems very, very quick. Citroen won't. I don't think Citroen will be that great on the Group 4 because, I mean, it's hard to know. It's hard tyres on Fuji. That means it's going to be four-wheel drive that will dominate that one at Fuji, especially with the long straight, with the acceleration off that. So four-wheel drive will probably be the dominant at Fuji, I think. It normally is the car. Normally at Fuji, it's four-wheel drive, isn't it? And it's the short version of Fuji. So I would think that, yeah, I don't think the Citroen will be that strong there. And then I think the other track is, I can't remember what the other Group 4 track is. I can't think what the other track in Group 4 is, but I'm pretty sure it's likely. Oh, Bathurst. That'll again will be, although there's tyre wear in that one. So, yeah. So the tyre wear at Bathurst might suffer some of the forward drives, but I still think they'll be the stronger car. And then, yeah, it's quite. They've picked quite an interesting season, to be fair to them. We'll jump into a lobby. So if you want to jump in, feel free. I need to set it up. I've got the details on my phone, so let's go and create a lobby. And we'll do a little bit of a practice, maybe one or we'll see. We'll have a little practice to start with, and then we'll run a practice race. See how it goes. We create a lobby first. Right. It doesn't start till 6 o'clock, by the way, which is. I don't think Porsche will be that strong at Bathurst because of the uphill section with race fuel, and I don't think it'll be the best at Fuji in the Group 4 race either because hard tires. I mean, it'll be able to do competitive stuff, but if you've got four-wheel drive stuff there, it's just gonna four-wheel drive will destroy the Porsche, I think. But I mean, it'll be able to compete. It should be able to compete, I would think. Right, create a new lobby. Let me do it with the controller because it's easier. G2R series practice race for. Well, we're not drifting. Well, I hope we're not drifting. Where are we looking for? Catalunya. There you are, over there. No chicane. We want 18 laps. We'll do practice, qualifying, and race. I think it's SO3, but let me just double check. I think it's SO3. Let me just double check on that one. Sunset SO3, yep. Falling start. POP is on. Settings undo select. Brake balance allowed. Slipstream is real. Mechanical is light. Tire wear is ×2. Fuel is ×1. Real. Put that onto there. Yeah, there is rain. There is rain at Gardens. There is. I think. I mean, there is weather in Dragon Trail Gardens. It's just that whether it will feature or not. But yeah, Dragon Trail Gardens does have rain. It is a track that features weather on it. Number of pits 1. What's that? Oh, that's irrelevant. We'll have to do it a weird way here. So it's and then we'll need another 100 seconds. So we'll need like 160 really. We'll have to do that. That's the only way to make it. Is that right? Wait there. No, wait there. So 60 seconds will be 60 seconds plus 100. So it'll be 170. Yeah, that's right. Oh, right. It's medium and softs. Oh, yeah. Okay. If it's medium and softs, yeah. I think Nordschleife. I thought, I was going to say, are you sure it's medium and softs? Ah, there's no mandatory tire. Ah, so you can start on the soft or the medium. Oh, didn't we have a race like that last time, Elsie? Wasn't there one like that? Isn't that a repeat race? That looks like a repeated race from the. There was one like that in the official season with you could choose the tire. I think that looks very familiar. I bet they've just copied and pasted the race. They've just copied and pasted it, haven't they? Right, tire wear is on for that. Same as wait there. Same as during the race, and that's off for that. Slipstream is off in qualifying. Group 3. Usable is racing. No, that's not. So we want medium and hard. Medium and hard. That's irrelevant. Shortcut penalty is weak. Pit lane penalty on. Ghost syndrome race is weak. Counter steer is prohibited. Well, I think it is. I don't think you're allowed to use counter steer in GT Bar Series. I don't think you are, but oh, actually, I don't know. I don't know. Can you use counter steer assistant? You shouldn't be able to use it. You never used to be able to, unless they've started allowing it. I don't know. Who knows? It should be banned. If it for GT Bar Series, it always used to be banned, so I would think they would ban that. Yeah, it could be on the Nordschleife one, but didn't they have a 5-lap racing hard tire Nordschleife race that wasn't with weather in a previous season recently? It sounds like they've just copied and pasted a load of races. I don't think the Fuji race will have rain. I think that'll just be a racing hard sprint race, like the boring. Remember, they always do a boring race every season, like the Interlagos racing hard no stop. They always do one like that, so that'll be that kind of one. Right, you're right. Kinetic car, you mean? Trying to think, I've got all the settings correct. I think I have. I mean, it's gonna be probably the wrong wind, but I ain't gonna sit here trying to I ain't gonna just sit here until I get the right wind direction. I can't be arsed doing that, so we'll just go with whatever it gives us. I think I've got it right, so feel free to join. I might need to change something there. I think I've just seen something wrong. No, this is just the exhibition, not expedition. We're not playing Arc Raiders. Exhibition season. Oh no, that's right. Right, let's go to track with. Have a little test first. I think it'll be on. Will it be on qualifying settings to start with? I can't remember. Let's have a little look. Oh, hello, understeer. I don't know if we've got. Oh yeah, it's on qualifying settings at the moment, so that's handy. Have a little practice for qualifying for a little 15-20 minutes, and then we'll start the actual qualifying. Oh. Let's warm them tyres up. Why does it feel like the conditions are wrong? I mean, it's not the same, but I don't think you can get the exact matching conditions out of the time trial, because I think the time of the day is slightly different, but this is as close as you'll get. I mean, the wind direction is actually not too far off what it needs to be, so it's actually okay. You're right, Pio. Oh, a lot of understeer then. Not sure why they even put the hard tyre in this race, because as far as I know, you're just doing one lap on the hard tyre. So it's a bit like the daily race we had in Group 4. This lap is awful. I'm just trying to get back warmed up. Right, let's go for a lap on this next one. That wasn't very good. Lovely stutter there where someone's just joined. I'm getting a lot of understeer in this lobby. That was terrible. What am I doing? I'm doing the wrong gears. You're right, dogs. So we're aiming for like 40.6 really, I think, something like that. That's what we need to be getting. Let me just back out of this lap. One hour and 5 beer. Yeah, so it is on the steering quite bad there. I don't know why. Every corner it just seems to understeer. Might be the lobby conditions though, the temperatures, I don't know. Could be just the way the lobby's loaded up. Going back to play Mario, okay, no worries. Yeah, first race isn't on till 6, we're just jumping on to give people a little warm-up. If you're just playing it for yourself, you don't need you need a decent CPU, and you can run it off a 3070 easily, or a 4060 Ti or something like that. If you got a 4060 Ti with a decent CPU, like don't need a top one, but a reasonably good one, you'll be fine. Just make sure you get good memory. Memory on a PC is the main thing, I think. Like, it makes a difference. Right, this lap is shocking. I'm just gonna bail this lap and then go again. We're supposed to be in the 40s here. I can bloody do 41.2 in race with full fuel, so. Right, let me get a good lap in. To be fair, the RAM prices are starting to come down now. They've been coming down for a while. RAM's been coming down for quite a while. Right, we need to get a 40.5, 40.6, something like that. See if we can get it in. Ah, mess the line up. I keep getting so much understeer on that corner. Oops, I messed that up. Oh my god, why is my car not turning? Feels like I'm getting like no turning on the corners. Right, let's just go over a fresh set of tyres. That should have been a 0.7 or something then, really, shouldn't it? Yeah, I don't think Angry. I think he's on about LMU. LMU is definitely more intensive than iRacing. But you don't need an amazing PC to run LMU if you're not streaming it, if you're just playing it. You know, there's settings that you can set as well, like to make it run smoother. Nice to see that guy's got a great connection in front of us. Just let him get away a bit. You don't need a 3090. I think that's overkill. I think 3070 will run it fine if you're not streaming with a decent CPU. Even a 4060 Ti will run it fine with if you're not streaming. 3090 is a bit of overkill on it. Like you don't need, like, what's the price difference between a 3090 and a 4060? A 4060 Ti. Or even a 4070 Ti will probably be cheaper, won't they? That first sector was terrible and it was still faster. Oh shit. Let's go again. We should be able to go. Looking at the first sector being bad and being up on my lap. If I get the last sector, we should be able to get like 40.4, 40.5, I think. Let's just go for another one. You can still buy 40 series cards, graphics cards. I literally saw them on Amazon not long ago. What are you on about? Are you sure? I'm pretty sure there's new ones on Amazon, but I'll have a look. Maybe it's where you live, Pio. Alright, let's go for a lap. Let's get a good one in. Keep messing it up. Bloody first sector. Messed it up again. What is that? Why is it understeering like that in here? It wasn't like that in the time trial. Getting like abnormal understeer. Like the car won't turn. We'll start the qualifying in a little bit. We just let everyone have a little warm up. And then we'll get a race practicing. Mate, who's this guy telling me to hurry up and start? Will you... If you're in my chat now, piss off, because I'm letting people have a warm-up. This isn't about you and you only. I'm literally letting people have a warm-up, and then we're going to start the qualifying. So... don't like it, go and find another lobby, mate. Someone complaining about not starting yet. I've only been in here for 14 minutes. 14 minutes! Some people are seriously impatient. Right, let me go for a lap. I want to try and get a good lap in before we go into the practice quali. So I haven't really hooked it up yet. Start race now. I don't know why it's understeering like that in here, you know. It's weird. Must be the conditions. Oops. That wasn't very good. It's a little bit better. Still needs to be going faster than that though. Alright. Let me have a little look at something on here before we start practice quali. Just wanna have a little look on here. You can get a 5060 Ti. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, you can get a 5060 Ti for 300 quid, brand new. That's not bad. Yeah, you can't buy 4060s anymore, but you can get a 5060 Ti for 300 quid, which is probably a decent little. That'll see you through with a decent CPU and LMU. Let's start qualifying. Let's start qualifying anyway. Right, quali starting. Monkey, thank you very much for the $10, legend. It's not Pio's birthday today, it's mine. Have some great races. Happy birthday, Monkey. Can we all wish Monkey there a happy birthday? Happy birthday, legend. And a big legend shout out for him as well. Man, this guy pissing me off. I'm gonna He's doing my head in. Keeps making sarcastic comments. I'm gonna kick him in a minute. Where was he? Which one is it? Near this one. I'm gonna delay it. I'm gonna literally sit here for another 20 seconds just to piss that guy off. Yeah, happy birthday, by the way, man. How old are you today, Monkey? How old are you? Can't be as old as Pio though, because Pio has a birthday every day, so he's now God knows how old. Yeah, he probably won't. It's pissing me off, Collado, to be honest with you. That's why I'm waiting here before I start it. Literally waiting just to piss that one guy off. I'm a petty little fucker, but I don't care. All right, let's get it started. Oh my god. Can I kick people from in the menu? Is it possible to kick people from the menu? Because he's still typing shit. I'm not sure if I can kick him after quali, we'll see. Without pissing him off. Fucking hell. He's still moaning in the chat. You want your name in red? Unfortunately, I don't think you can make it red. I don't think that's a thing. No, I know you can hide chat, but I don't mind having it on. That's not the point. If he's in my lobby, respect that we're doing something to test stuff out, and you know, you don't like it, piss off. My mentality. You don't like something, leave. You don't need to. You no one's forcing him to be in the lobby. Do you know what I've just realised? We're only going to get 2 laps in, aren't we, I think? In the actual thing you'll get... Oh no, we should get 2 flying laps, shouldn't we? No, it should be right. In the actual qualifying, I think you'll get 3 flying laps, like 4, an out lap and 3 flying. In this, you'll only get 2 because of the way that this game doesn't allow you to adjust like you can in the proper things. Lobbies don't give you the options, do they? So enjoy it, Ninja. So much understeer with this car there. A lot of understeer again. Oops, messed that up. Oh, didn't get any turning. And not a very good lap, but oh no. I went off the track. We're going to get on the steer from that tyre, look. Yeah, it won't turn. Once you go off the track on the right front, your lap's over. Have I got time? No, we haven't got... Have I got time? No, we haven't got time to do another one. That'll have to do. No, if you miss the quali, you... If you miss a qualifying, I don't think you can race. I don't think. I don't think so, Costas. Just check, but I'm pretty sure you'll be left out because you haven't entered. I messed that up though. You are using default ABS, aren't you? You make sure you use default ABS. Yeah, in the actual qualifying, you'll have 3 flying laps, but there's no way of really... The only way of doing it would be putting 10-minute qualifying on, which is too much. Because then you'd have like 4 or 5. I don't know why we can't just set it to how long we want it. Like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Don't know why we can't do that. I don't think I would have beat that lap that he set anyway. He did a 0.4. I can definitely do a 0.4, but it has to be a good lap. Zero? What do you mean by zero? No. So your ABS is in the assist settings. Your brake bias, you can set whatever you want. That won't make much. That's just personal preference. Normally go rearwards. But you want your ABS assist set to default. You can either have ABS off, default, or weak. You want to make sure it's on default. Not the brake bias. We're not talking about the same thing. That's a different thing. Yeah, don't have it off. That's why you can't brake. Nobody has ABS off. No one. Everyone uses default. Like you'll be losing so much lap time if you've got ABS off. You always got to put ABS on default. Yeah, that will explain a lot. You'll be losing at least a second a lap. Well, you can get used to it and probably lap within a second maybe, but you'll probably be losing at least a second. Yeah, you're in the race. You'll be way quicker as well because you can just slam the brakes on. Like we're not with these cars. They run ABS in real life as well. So you just literally slamming the brakes on. You'd still see a lot of plebbing costers, people locking up and stuff. Still, I reckon. I mean, it's drivable. You can do it, but you'll be losing time. Right. I'll start on the medium here, just because I don't really want to go through the traffic. So I'll start on the mediums. I'll probably start on the hard. Well, actually, this race won't make any difference if you start on medium or hard. It's not. It genuinely won't make that much difference to your race pace. Right, let me just let everyone sort out their tires they're going to start on. A daily race, yeah, with road cars, possibly. Yeah, you will be. You'll be getting killed, especially on the off-camber corners. You'll be getting killed on, like, I think, is it turn 4? You'll be getting absolutely killed into turn 3 and turn 4, like on the brakes, because they're off. The turn 4 is off camber, and you'll just lock up. So, yeah, always have ABS on default. No worries, Costas. Don't know if I'll be in your race. I don't know what our DR's like in comparison. All right, let's start this anyway. And then, so yeah, we should be done 10 minutes before the race starts, so that'll give us a little five minutes or so to chill. I don't know. I mean, mine's not very high, Costas. Mine's only about 70k. So we're probably, I don't know. You're right, Dream Crusher. Right, this is where you're going to get a lot of understeer because real slipstream's on for this series, so you have to be very patient on the throttle. I don't know if he's on hard tyres. I wouldn't start on hard tyres because of the lobby. I wanted to make sure I get a decent practice in. Is he on hard tyres, do you think? Looks like he's on hard tyres to me. He's on hard tyres. I can tell he's having to brake so early. I personally wouldn't have done that in this lobby because you'll probably catch people up. Oh. Just be patient on the throttle. It's weird because the understeer seems to have gone a bit there now. And there. Oh, sugar. It's way too late. The Porsche is going to be popular, but I don't think it's the best manufacturer for this season. I think Subaru's a better one. Oh, something on my PC must be updating or something. There's a couple of rounds where the Porsche isn't going to be very good here. Like, this race is good for the Porsche. Gardens will be good for the Porsche. But Sardegna will be shite for the Porsche. So Sardegna will be really, I think it'll be quite poor for the Porsche. And also, what's the other one? Nordschleife, I'm not sure about the Porsche. It might be alright, but I don't think it'll be the best. And then the four-wheel drive races, I think the Porsche will not be the best at all. The four-wheel drive will dominate the full Group 4 races. So yeah, you're only doing one lap on the hard tyre in this race. 17 on the mediums, 1 on the hard. Well, for this car, I don't know about the front-wheel drive cars. Other cars might struggle a bit with that, I don't know. I was a bit too slow through there. Nah, this race, the Subaru is OP for this race. The BRZ will dominate this, and the Audi R8 will be very quick as well. Although tyres might be a problem for the Audi. But yeah, the BRZ is massively dominant in this race. Tyres, pace, Subaru will be the car for this one. Oops. You right, Mad Max? How are you, mate? That wasn't a very good lap, but keep going. Yeah, it was a terrible lap. Mad Max, thank you for the gifted legends. Smash that legend mode there for Mad Max, chat. Appreciate it, mate. Ooh. Well, you don't want to do that. That messed up that lap a bit. Yeah, that ruined that lap. That was heading on for a 0.1, wasn't it? Oh, gotta brake a bit earlier. That was better. We got it right that time. 1 minute. Let me... Oh, I messed it up. Gary, thank you for the support, legend. It's not Montreal, no. Thank you very much, legend. Appreciate it, mate. Not so much in this race. Just depends where you qualify, really. Doesn't really matter about compound because you're doing it. Well, I'll be doing 17 laps on the medium, so it's not really going to make a huge difference for the Porsche. Ah, that was slow. Oh no. That's a penalty as well. Whoopsie. Oh well. Get the mistakes out of the way now. Well, it let me off with a penalty, but keep plebbing it. We should be able to get down to 41 flats for, I think. Should be able to do 41 flat here. Just got to get used to the fuel on the car. Oh, no, 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 understeer. Lap 1. No, I haven't pitted yet. But the car behind pitted lap 1. We'll be pitting lap 17. There's definitely a 40 available in the race for us. Should be. Just got to get these corners sorted out with the fuel. Keep making loads of little mistakes. Again, pleb that. Keep plebbing it. Oh shit, I think that's a pen. Yeah, it's annoying that because they didn't gain anything out of that. Probably lost time actually. Yeah, we definitely lost lap time with that. I think once I'm used to this fuel, I think we should be able to get some decent laps in, I think. This is only a practice lobby, Gary, at the moment. But he's already pitted, but I've already plebbed it before then, so he's ahead of me. I've had a couple of moments just trying to get used to the fuel on the car. This is our first drive with fuel on, so just trying to see what it feels like. Whoopsie. I feel like we should be able to match the car in P2. I don't know who that is, but we should be able to match his pace. Because it's our first run and we've made so many mistakes. When we're driving well, the gap's staying pretty much the same. He is on 1 lap fresher tyres though. Oh, is it Dilster? Try and get a good lap in. I just want to still feel like there's a good lap in us here. Too late on the brakes. Am I not allowed to have an opinion on it, Bingo? Am I not allowed to have an opinion on track limits? I think the track limits on this game are arse, but that's just my opinion because I play a game with better track limits. So if you don't like what you're hearing, I mean, you know, it's pretty obvious, isn't it? I'm just saying I don't agree with the track limits on this game. I always haven't, and I never will, because I think it's really unrealistic how they run them. If you don't agree with my opinion, that's fair enough, but that's just my opinion on the game with the track limit system. And I am correct in what I'm saying, because you show me a real life race where they run a track limit system where you take a penalty in the middle of the track. It doesn't happen, does it? Yeah, everyone knows that the track. You ask anyone who plays LMU and Gran Turismo and ask them what track limit system do you think's better, they'll all tell you the LMU track limit system is miles better. It's just a fact. Everyone knows it. Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. It's the same for everyone. That doesn't mean you can't improve the system. Just because it's the same for everyone doesn't mean it's correct. So, I mean, that's like saying there's a lot of things in the world that are the same for everyone, but doesn't mean it's correct. That's what I think, Jess. Also, anyone who doesn't agree with me on this one is chatting out their arse. But forcing drivers to take a penalty where you ghost and on-ghost on a track causes more incidents than it solves. You end up with more racing incidents because of the ghosting system and the track penalty on the track. It should just be served at the end of the race. They should just add, like, how many penalties you get, you should just get added to your time. Well, yeah, but you said you've heard me say it a lot of the time, so I was just stating why I'm saying it a lot of the time, so it came across a little bit, I don't know, like you were being a bit, I don't know. For me, it came across to you like being a bit of an arse, but because you were saying, I've heard you say this many a time, like condescending, so I'm just stating what my opinion is when I read something. Maybe I was wrong, but when you read something online, sometimes things come across wrong, but you know, maybe it's not your fault, maybe it's not my fault, it's just when you read something. My argument has always been, if you're not gaining time, why give dirty tyres then? Take dirty tyres out of the equation, or make them less severe. Dirty tyres lose you anywhere from half a second to more anyway. So if you run wide and get a 1 second penalty, why should you get dirty tyres on top of that, which loses you another 6, 7 tenths? You pick a system. Like, dirty tyres is good, but not to the extent that they operate in Gran Turismo. I think they're too aggressive with it. It shouldn't be as strong. Like, you're losing time through running wide no matter what. So why then penalise someone anyway who's already been penalised with your dirty tyre system? You're giving them a double penalty. No, that's fine, Dingo, but it came across a little bit like, I thought you were being a bit like, we get a lot of people who come in here and will almost just try and start shit. So I'm just used to reacting to people now, because there's a lot of wankers online, basically. To put it bluntly, the internet has created a lot of bellends. So I'm just used to reacting to people. But fair enough with your opinion. Everyone's got one. How have I cut these up? Oh, they've already pitted, haven't they? I was confused. I've just lost a bit of time by... I can't even remember driving the last like 4 or 5 laps. But that's one system that needs fixing for the next Gran Turismo. Is the penalty system. Like the track limit penalty system, it all needs altering. But will they? I doubt they will. They'll probably just stick with what they've got here. No, I'm not way too sensitive, mate. When you've got to deal with what I have to deal with, Wayne, Like, when you deal with the amount of hate that people send towards me, it's just a natural reaction, mate. You can't say that I'm too sensitive when you see some of the shit that's being said online about me, mate. If you were in my shoes, you'd understand, Wayne, but you're not, so you can't really comment, to be brutally honest with you. LMU shits all over this game for penalty system. Miles better than the Bolsey, miles better. Yeah, Pio, yeah. LMU. iRacing is a bit weird because on iRacing, it takes contact. You basically just have a set number you can get to. On LMU, you can stop yourself getting a track limit if you lift and brake. So if you brake and lift off the throttle and brake, you can stop yourself getting the warning. So it's better on LMU, definitely. If I focus in this 100%, we should be mid to low 41s every lap, I think. I bet you this car could still do a 41.3, 41.4 if you just focus. You have to pit, but you're only doing one lap on the hards for the majority of people. Oh, I just got the dirty air off this car. Watch out, mate. Blue flags, blue flags. No, I'm just getting, look at the understeer, you get off the dirty air. That's crazy. Mate, can you let me through? Blue flags, man, blue flags. If you miss 3 blue flags, it gives a free punt. I'm allowed to wipe you out. Oh man, let me through. I'm getting dirty air off him. Look at the dirty air. Look. I can't get near because of the wash off on the front end. Why I'd rather he would have got out of the way, but hey, some people don't understand blue flag rules. Oh my god. Pitting now anyway, so. But yeah, it's lost me about 2 seconds, that. Not that it matters because it's just a warm-up. What's that? Penalty system off? Oh no, 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 no. No, I wouldn't do that. You say it wasn't that bad, but what lobbies are you in? Like, maybe in the top lobbies, but go down to, I would say, if you go down to like B rank lobbies, I would say a lot of them would argue with you. I think we can match what Dilster's done there, considering that was our first attempt and we were talking through most of it, and we were driving like a donkey. We should be able to get most laps consistently in low 41s, once we're 100% focused anyway. Got my indicator on for some reason. Yeah, Steel Stimpy one, yeah. Oh my god. It's definitely one where you're going to have to focus on this race, though, because you got to just be careful of that understeer. So it's a 100% concentration will be needed in this one. He has been playing Pio. Of course, just because he hasn't been streaming, he's still been playing, you donkey. It's like Quentin. Quentin's like, no, Aura still plays. Aura's still been playing the game. He just doesn't stream. He just plays league racing and that's it. You donkey. And let's be honest with you, I was talking in that whole race. Without the talking, we probably lost 5 seconds just through not focusing. I already know I should be able to do. I think we can go at least what's been done by Dilsa there if we just focus. Now with a Porsche +5 feels good, Damo. I honestly I've never driven this Porsche where +5 doesn't feel good. I don't think I'd use anything other than +5 with the Porsche, and that's MR. It just depends on the car. You're right, Dilster. I was talking too much in that. And I got a few penalties, so. But yeah, one thing I picked up on this is if you don't get a good qualifying in, that dirty air is horrible. You physically will not be able to overtake, I don't think. Unless they make a mistake, because that back marker we caught up to, it was impossible. It was like just driving behind a brick wall of like dirty air. Right, let's go and chill out for a bit. We got a little 5 minutes, so let's go and chill out. Let's come out of it. See how this stream goes anyway with the GTWS series. See how it goes. Yeah, it's all about timing of the throttle for this track. You just got to time the throttle. Yeah, that was my first drive with the fuel then. I've not driven it with the fuel, so I was just trying. I need to get used to the weight of the car compared to the quali. I think we should be able to get a 40 in the race if we focus, surely, because the car felt pretty good then. Just I wasn't focusing. Hondas. Gallo's in the top 10 with the Honda, so it has got the potential. It's like on a 40.7. It's just hard to extract the potential out of it, probably, but it has got the potential. Right, let's go and... Not that one. We're not doing dailies today, so... I have no interest in daily racing today. Yeah, obviously. I'm just saying that obviously he's not in GT2, but I'm just saying obviously that the Honda is competitive. Right, let me go for a wee before this anyway. Jump into this. Go for a wee. I'll be back in a second. 1 minute. You're at tissue tax. I wonder how much dirty air talk will be done today on all the different streams. I guarantee you, like, you'll notice it here in these cars on this track. It'll be really bad. See you later, go to the PIM. Yeah, we'll see how the stream goes. If it's GT World Series, see if it picks up some numbers. If it doesn't, then I don't know. We'll see. Not really picking up any numbers yet, is it? I'm about 70k, around 70k, Gary, so I don't know. It'd be more than that. I'm only doing 2 races anyway. I'm not doing the last slot. Well, if I get an okay result here, I'm only doing 1 race. If we get a decent position, I'll take it on the first slot, because there's definitely no way I'm doing the last slot though. 10 o'clock at night? No, thank you. Too late. You're right, Ray. There'll be a lot of dirty air in this. A lot of dirty air. Oh, let me just check what that cat's got. What are you doing, Bella? You okay, Baz? You're right, Minnie. It's not the highest rank lobby, is it? But we'll see. It's not the highest rank lobby you'll ever see, but I mean, we should be, but whether we will is a different question, Gary. I mean, there's fast drivers who can hook up laps. Like Dilster's down in P8 there, and he's probably going to get a quicker qualifying than us. So you got to look at like Dilster's at rank 8, and he was quick, wasn't he? So it's hard to judge, really. Is that all top split is, PO? I expected more than that. I mean, he didn't kick me arse, I was plebbing it. That's pretty low, that, to be honest with you. I expected it to be nearer 600. Mustn't be that many people bothering with it. Kind of need to get a bit of a gap here, so I'm just trying to build up a bit of a gap to them cars in front of us, because obviously I think you get 3 laps in. He's waiting there. I'm gonna have to leave a bit more of a gap. Too deep. If that's a penalty, that's going to screw me. Oh, I brake too late. Oh no! What am I doing? I've messed the lip. I've messed the end up. Terrible lap. I'm annoyed at myself there. Oh my god, the understeer is crazy. I'm annoyed that I've messed up. I haven't even done a good first sector here either. Oh, it's way too wide. Messed it up. Right, this lap's shite. What the hell was that handling there? Oh my god. What are you doing? Right, one more attempt. That was a terrible lap. Need to hook this up. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is awful. It's too slow through there, way too slow. Oh, that was nice. The car just randomly appeared in front of me. What the hell was that? What the hell just happened there? Well, we're not going to improve now, because what the... Oh, this is such a poor quality. I mean, I gained the position with that bad lap. That bad lap at the end went quicker and it was awful. I didn't hook up a corner. Jesus Christ, that was terrible. That was so bad. Nah, that wasn't very good, Pio. That was terrible, to be honest with you. We should have been fighting for P2. No way would we have been able to get near P1, though. Yeah, the Subaru's rapid round here. Nothing you can do with that car, it's too quick. You don't need fuel, it's just flat out. Tell you what though, Dilster might gain a position on the start here because the Subaru is really slow off the start. We'll go to mediums. We'll go mediums. I was going to go hard, but changed my mind. Changed my mind. Yeah, we'll do last lap at the end. I bet you they all start on mediums now. Disappointing quality because P2 was attainable there. I mean, that last lap was so bad. I lost the 10th in the first sector alone, and then I lost the rear going into the hairpin. So yeah, I mean, we should have been fighting for P2 in that, but oh well. I know that Dilster's quick in the race as well, so See how quick then BR. The BRZ could make mistakes, so is he on the hard? Wow, they only need to do one lap on the hard, so don't they? I swear the socks are doing my head in. They're going in between my toes. So Delta might even get in the lead here. Let's see. Yeah, look, they're trying. Delta, don't do that. Go for them. You can jump them at the start, mate. Why is he not? He could have jumped them. That makes me think some of these are on hard tyres. He's on hard tyres. The leader's on mediums, P1's on mediums. These two are on hard. Oh no, Dilster's on the mediums. Dilster's got mediums as well. Did he just crash? Did he crash on that pit lane? That sounded like someone crashed. Right, let's work with Dilster. We don't want to lose time, do we? So we're going to get a lot of understeer behind him. Nah, you lose the grip through there. Definitely lose a bit of downforce through that corner. man. This is going to be hard to follow through these corners, really hard. Oops. I kind of won't mind when I get out the slipstream here, because I think we'll be able to drive better. It's a bit better through there now anyway. Feels like I've got a bit of front end. Better there as well. Right, so we're getting to that point now where it's not affecting me as much. So I'm getting front end through them corners. That's a good lap by Dilster. That's a really good lap. I'll take that. was a bit slow. A little bit of understeer on that final corner. Not bad lap though, not bad. Again, that last corner understeer. Still a solid lap though. I was a little bit lost there, left it. Oh, too deep. Don't do that. Don't do that. Problem is, I don't want to gain on him because if I do it, it's going to make the car horrible because of the understeer you get with the dirty air. So I'm quite happy to stay like 1.5 away from him. That WRX is so overpowered on this race, like it's unbelievably OP. Sorry, the BRZ, not WRX. messed it up there. Come on. That was not very good. That was a bit of a poor lap, that one. I made too many mistakes there. I nearly lost it. Right. Focus. That last corner, again, same as with the Citroen in Group 4. The last corner causes me problems. Oh, good line, good line. That'll give me a good exit. I mean, we're keeping it consistent at the moment. That's a good thing. I'm starting to get a little bit of understeer on that front left. there where he's definitely going a bit. I think Dilster's getting the same issue as me of that front left. Again, that last corner. They're dropping. The tyres are definitely dropping a bit. right, next lap we pit. Alright, to lift then, it started to understeer. Take no risks on the pit lane, we'll play it safe. We won't do anything silly. Whew. It was a good stint, that. It was a good stint. Pretty happy with that stint there. And that car's come. Oh, he's in the pits. Oh, this is looking good. Get them tires on. Get them tires on and get out. Get out, get out, go, go, go. It's looking good. This is go, 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 go. This is looking good. Podium. Come on, let's hold on to this. Let's change the brake bias. Right, keep it steady. I will take a podium, chat, definitely. Let's go. No mistakes. The target was 300 points. If I get that, I'm done. I am done. Come on, let's go. Really good drive, though, to be fair. And I think risking the mediums was a good call because it got me away into my own like rhythm. Otherwise, I would have been held up behind all them. I think we made the right call. Let's fucking go. Get in there, Lewis. I'm happy with that. From P5 to P3, we made the right call on the strategy. We made the right call. Woo. Getting them mediums on so we could just run our own pace. What pace I knew I could do was the right call to do. No, 300. That's over 300 points, you donkey. It's over 300, you pleb. I'm not here to win World Tours PR. I'm here to have fun, and I enjoyed that. I mean, it wasn't the most fun. I've got to be honest with you. I don't think I want to do that race again anyway. It's a bit boring. You can't overtake. When I was behind Dilster, you just get understeer. So once I got my car to like 1.4, 1.5, I wasn't getting the understeer, so you could just drive normally. But when we were close, it was impossible. So there's not much you can do. Like, it's a bit of a boring race. I've said it about this track 1,000 times. You can't overtake because of the final call. Good race, Dilly. That was I just tried to keep with you because in the first 2 laps it was impossible to follow. You could probably see it in the corners. I was losing like 2 tenths every corner. Just couldn't, the dirty air, just no way I could stay with you. Once it got to 1.4 or 1.5, I could just do my own pace. So yeah, it was good race, that. Good race. Whew. We did the right thing starting on mediums. To be fair, the slip wasn't. I wanted to stay out of the slip once I lost it because I was getting so much understeer in that first few laps. So once I was out of the slip, I did a 40.9. So yeah, 311 points. We take that. We take. Oh my goodness me! Josh with a 50. He just done 10 gifted the other day, chap, and he has just done a huge $50 dono. The absolute legend. Thank you so much, Josh. Appreciate that, man. Absolute legendary. Get that legend emote out for Josh, chap. Nothing else, though, Pio. I know what you like people touching you, so don't get anything else out. Whew. Good race. GG, everyone. We take a podium there. I'm happy with that. Considering we only jumped on today for that little warm-up. You know, we jumped on, did a little warm-up, jumped into the race, and we had pretty good pace. P1's pace seemed very, very strong. Like, really, P1 seemed very, very quick in that race. Also, was it me, or was the pit lane longer in this than it was in the practice session? Yeah, do you know, Dilly, you know at the start when you were weaving, you might have been able to jump P2 if you would have just floored it without weaving, because the Subaru is really slow off the start. I was like, why is he weaving? You might be able to jump him. But yeah, you might have even got the jump on him at the start if you didn't weave, because the Subaru is shite on the start. P.O., thank you for the support, legend. I scored Woody in the under... Was that the under 9s, TT? Yeah, you would have been right on them. You would have been right on them. So I knew one car was on hard tires at the start, James. I knew that one car that I overtook was... So let's have a little look at this replay. I went for the move. I was going to go one corner before it, but it was a bit dodgy. But yeah, it was that one car in front of me that I knew he was on hard tires because I could see the exit speed, so I tried to get past him. But then I saw that that P1 was obvious on mediums because he shot off like a rocket. But the other Subaru, I was like, to be fair, it worked well for us because if we would have started on hard tires, we would have been stuck behind. That honestly, you cannot overtake here. Like, the dirty air was so extreme, you just can't get near him. So yeah, I mean, we did the right thing starting on the mediums. Yeah, Joe. The mediums was a good call. Let's have a little look at the replay. Go and check that out. I see where you were. I want to see the start here. Yeah, that worked so well for us at them too, because I was confident that our pace would be quicker than theirs anyway. That's why I wasn't going to fight you at the start. I was literally saying, just go, because I don't. There was no point in us battling when they've pitted. Yeah, that's what I was like. Don't get a penalty. Don't just keep it on the track. Like here, if you'd have followed the slip without weaving, you would have been on him. You would have been so close to him in the braking zone. I was like, don't weave, don't weave. You would have been right up his rear here. And then you could have probably gone for a move with the extra grip through this corner. Yeah, because he's struggling there, isn't he? Look, you'd have been, I mean, you were close anyway there, but yeah, P1's pace, though, to be honest with you, that Subaru, it's just too quick. It's too quick, I think. Although we started matching him at the end, but I think he was just backing off. I don't think he was taking any risks. He seemed to be like 90%, 95%. Yeah, I was going to go for a move on this car before this, so when I went for this, I was going to go up here. I was thinking of sending, because as soon as I saw him there, I knew he was on hard tyres. And I was thinking, I'm going to go for it here because I know he's on hard tyres. So I had a little look, and then I was like, no, that'd be risky, so I backed out of it. But then I could see that he was getting rubbish exits. So I had to back out there because I was going to go down the inside. But then he messed this corner up, and I just got the better exit than him, so got a bit lucky with the extra grip off the mediums here. Did it? Bloody hell. Who was in the Subaru? Because the Subaru was really strong. I'm surprised. Someone must have messed up in top split to get beat by the Porsche. Because that BRZ is rapid. I mean, look at the time trial. Yeah, he pitted right in front here, which I could see he was on hard tyres. I wasn't sure if you were on hard tyres as well. Nah, the Meta's a Subaru here, definitely. Just because it won. Let me guess. Wait there. When you say that the Porsche won, let me have a guess. Serrano. You can't. It'll be Serrano, won't it? He's rapid. Catalunya and Serrano. He's always going to win, no matter who's in what car. Serrano in any car would probably win at a Catalunya, but I bet it was Serrano that won it. Has to be, because I know how quick he is. Oh yeah, let's just see. I wanted to see if he went into the pit wall. Did he crash into the pits? Oh no. No, he didn't lose any time. So I was wondering if he lost a few seconds, but he didn't lose anything. Look. He just clipped. He was I tell you what, though. How lucky was he here? Because watch. I mean, if he goes 1 inch further left, he's a roadblock. Just stopped in the road. That is as close as you can get without... I wonder, did he get... I don't think he'll get a pen for that. No, he didn't get a pen. So, yeah. He was okay. So this guy, so Flash went on to mediums as well. Let's have a little look, let's see. So Flash was behind, oh wait there. Did Flash get, oh yeah, it's a pit stop, isn't it? Did Flash make a mistake early? Oh no, he went for a move. Fair play. He was wrong-footed here, he was trying to overtake and the other guy took advantage. Yeah, look. To be fair, you have to take their moves because it's the only way you overtake someone making a mistake. Yeah, that's Serrano, yeah. Josetti. To be honest with you, James, I'll tell you now, watch this. Watch the start. You wouldn't have been able to sit in the slipstream on the first 3 or 4 laps. Because watch what happened to me behind you. So watch this. As soon as he pitted. Wait there, let's go to us again. Wait there, I'm on the wrong car. So through here, watch the understeer I was getting on the... Look how I had to lift off the throttle whenever we were behind you. So... that wasn't too bad there, but when was it? It started to kick in, I think, around this lap here. Started to just get loads of understeer behind you. So, I think it was through this next bit up here, wasn't it, up here? There was one corner I had to come off the throttle because it just wouldn't turn. I think it was here on this one. I can't remember what lap it was, though. So I went on the throttle, and you can see, look, I had to just give it a little faint lift, lost a bit there, and then again on these 2 corners here. That one. So going into this right-hander and the next right, it was so hard to stay with you. When I was on the 1 second, it was really difficult to match what you were doing through there. But then once it was down to 1.5, I could hold it through there. So you can just see, you pull away there. And then once it gets to this gap, it literally just stayed. It was just this gap pretty much the whole race, wasn't it? So every lap was just look at the gap. I think you gained a bit on lap 17. I made a few mistakes on this lap. And then the hard tyre I was a bit crap on, but... So how far behind were they when we came out the pits? Let's have a little look. Right, wait there. Oh, I need to... I've got to wait until we get out the pits because... No, we were quite far ahead, weren't we? We were quite far ahead there. His tyres... Our pace was just better. If you look at his laps, we were just quicker, weren't we? We were doing 41 threes. We were doing 41 twos and threes and fours every lap up until the end, pretty much. So, yeah, we were just a little bit quicker every lap than the Subaru. Let's have a little look at P1 here. I want to go back to his front. To be fair, I wonder if he was dropping off because of tires. Because look at our front tires. I told you this, right? Remember how I used to kill tires on my old force feedback? Look at my front left tire now that I've changed force feedback. Look at James's and then look at mine. Since I've changed the force feedback, look how much better my front tire is. Way better than P1's there. Look. What about the car behind? That's another Porsche. Again, look. Got better again. Beetle's pretty bad. Right, another Porsche there. Let's have a little look at compared to... Oh, wait there. Why won't it put my name on? What's it doing? There. Just want to compare. Again, ours is better. Yeah, it was, to be fair, once it was at 1.2, 1.3, James, it was all right. I could, like, I wasn't, it was like under 1 second was bad. Anything over 1 second was tolerable. Once it was at 1.5, it was like there was no dirty air. It was basically whatever you were losing, you were getting back with like half a tenth on the straight. So it didn't really affect at all at 1.5, but at 1.2, I could feel it, but you could still follow, and you were getting a bit of slip on the straight. But then, yeah, anything under 1 second was just it was just a pain in the arse. I just couldn't keep the front end from understeering. I know I messed quali up as well. I think you did as well, didn't you? I messed the first 2 sectors. I only did a good last sector on my last lap, which managed to get me up to P5, which was lucky. But yeah, we should have been, both of us should have been probably P2 and 3. And then it would have been a little bit different at the start, because you could have got P1 from P2 in the Porsche. You'd have got past him, and that would have made it really hard for him. Would have been quite an interesting race then. But yeah, once that Subaru was gone, there was nothing we could do. But it's good. I like the fact that our tyres are now better because I've changed the force feedback, because I've got the best. Let's have a little look through the grid. So P7 we just checked. That's another Porsche. Let's have a little look at his compared to... Oh, he's got quite good tyres though. Oh, wait there. Some of the... Oh, no, he'll have the same lap tyre, won't he? I think. Yeah, he had really good tyres, that guy. That one's done really good saving on his tyres. He saved a lot. And then... Let's have a little look at this guy. He's used... That's in BRZ, isn't it? He's got decent tyres, but I bet you he's pitted... He's pitted... I think this is one of the people. Is he one of the? Yeah, he's pitted and he's got 1 lap less on them. So yeah, it was a good race. I'm pretty happy with that. We had yeah, you had a good pace, Bruce. Your first 3 laps, your first 3 or 4 or 5 laps were just so quick, and then I think your tyre wear started to affect at the end, because if you look at our tyres compared to yours, you seem to be struggling with the front left. Our front lefts were better. So I think the BRZ, although good on tyres, is not as good as Porsche for this race. It doesn't look like it's as good as a Porsche. So the Porsche probably has better tyre wear than the BRZ. Definitely at the end, anyway. It definitely had better at the end. Smog, thank you for the 9 months, legend. Smash that legend right there for Smog, chat. Appreciate support, mate. Absolute legend. But I'm really happy with that drive. I feel like... considering we just jumped on today, we did about 10 minutes, 15 minutes of time trial last night, jumped on today, did a practice, and boom, got a decent result. So pretty happy with that. Yeah, I think you're a bit like me with the tyre wear, James. I think we've always been aggressive, because I remember a race at, I think it was you. I remember you struggled at a race at Sardegna B when it was a tyre saver and you were in Mercedes and you had to save the tyres. I think you went one lap, your tyres went like a half a lap before mine. And I was aggressive on tyres, so sometimes it helps, sometimes it hinders. It just depends on the race, doesn't it? But you're like me, you're very aggressive on tyres probably. Yeah, I remember that one. I remember when you were in Mercedes, and I remember that it was just a pure site. You had to just save tyres. So it was on a different tyre model. I think it was on this game, though. Just a different tyre model. All right. Let's come out of here. It was a good race. We take that. You can see our laps are really consistent. Like we did a 40.9, and then it was like 40.0, 40.1, 40.3, 40.3, 2, 3, 4, 4, and then you can see where the tire grip started to fade there. Started to go around the lap 13 a little bit, and then just dropped off. I think it was, what did we do on this lap? Yeah, 0.6, and then obviously we were in the pits. But yeah, good stuff. I'm very, very happy with that. Very, very happy. But nice to get a one and done. So it's always nice to get a one and done in GTWS series. No worries, Gary. See you later, mate. Take care, legend. Let's have a quick look on here. By the way, don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed it. It helps me out. If you hit that like button, it helps the channel out. Have a little look at something. Let's have a little. I'm gonna check something. Just gonna check something. I think I've missed it. Oh, I'm pretty sure I've just missed it. I was gonna say, if there was like an hour, if there was like 20 minutes to go, I would have jumped on LMU for the LMP3 race. I'm pretty sure I've missed it though. The other one's on at 9, and I'm not doing that one because chilling with the missus later. So, yeah, the top. They've just like gone to a different level now, James. Like even the pace is just crazy at the top. Like the top 10 drivers on this game now are they just keep finding more and more because it's getting so competitive on this game. I think they're pushing each other further and further, and they're just, yeah, it's just crazy now. It's just crazy how good they are. Let's have a little look. I'm pretty sure we've just missed the I think it was 7 o'clock, the race. Let me have a little look. It was the LMP3 Masters, wasn't it? Yeah, I missed it. Oh, well. No, I'm not waiting around till 9 o'clock. What, the lead pace, Pio? I mean, that's not too bad, that, when you consider what split we're in. That's not too bad. What, the 7 seconds faster than what the leader did? I mean, for a 30-minute race, if you think about it, that's over a 30-minute race. A daily race is only 20 minutes. That's actually not bad. 7 seconds between probably split. 450 would have been the top split because the 100 points. So split 2 would have been about 390, maybe 380, 390. Maybe we were split 3. I don't know, split 3 or split 4. It's hard to know because I don't think it was as busy as I was expecting. I mean, that's not bad, that though. So, I mean, if you look at it, I was probably lapping what, 6, maybe half seconds, 6/10 off Josetti, which I will take any day of the week. If I'm averagely lapping within half a second to 6/10 of Serrano, I'll take that. I'll take that because, like, you know, that's not too bad, is it? But especially with Serrano. Serrano's really good on tyre wear, isn't he? He can save his tyres like crazy. He's unbelievable at tyre saving. So let's have a little look at the tomorrow. We're going to do this tomorrow, by the way, chat. We're going to do that 2.4 hour race again. The one with rain at Silverstone. We got good points in that last time, but we're going to try it again. Yeah, Serrano's number one. I think, especially on his own rig, I think when he's on his own setup, Serrano is the number one driver on the game. In a World Tour environment, it's a bit different because you're on different equipment and different rigs, and it kind of equalizes stuff a little bit, I think. Yeah, it's not too short there. Right, I tell you what, I'm just gonna chill, chat. I'm gonna have just do a show. I haven't had many days off recently, so I'm just gonna chill for the rest of the night. Go and watch some TV with the missus and that, but at least we got a good race. What is the next round? Let me have a little look before we bail, before we nail and bail. Let me see what the next round is. I think it's Group 4. Is it Fuji Group 4? Maybe. Let's have a little look. That's going to be a hard. Yeah, that's going to be a hard one. That's going to be a really hard one in the Porsche. All the people that pick the four-wheel drive cars will be out in that race. They'll be all pushing like crazy in that one. So that'll be a very, very difficult one. The next good race for the Porsche is Gardens, but it's not a very good track for me. But that'll be the next track where the Porsche is pretty quick. And we think it might have rain in it, which I think the Porsche will be decent in the rain. It should be pretty stable, shouldn't it? Because it's got good traction. So the Porsche should be drivable. And then it's Sardegna. That'll be one of the weakest rounds for the Porsche, Sardegna. I think the Porsche will struggle there because slow on the straights. I think it'll really struggle, but I mean it'll be good on tyre wear. I don't know if tyre wear is involved with that race. Let's have a little look on here. Where am I looking? Oh, it's got to go on here, haven't you? Let's have a little look and see what the settings is for the food, Sardegna. Right, let's get the race details up. If it'll let me. Right, so it's that one, isn't it? Oh, yeah. I mean, it's on soft and medium. Oh, I mean, that might help the Porsche. It's on racing soft and racing medium tires, which means on ×4 tire wear, it's gonna. Is it a long race? It's not the long. It's about a 30-minute race again. It's about 30 minutes. So, well, no, it's just under 30 minutes, isn't it? It's about 26, 27 minutes, something. It's actually a shorter race than what we've just done there. So yeah, it will be it will play a factor, the tyre wear. Maybe you can get one lap more in the Porsche with the softs, possibly. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. It doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm gonna head off and chill out for the rest of the night. So I appreciate you coming in. Thank you for hitting the like button. If you took the time to hit the like button, I appreciate you doing that. And I'll see you tomorrow for LMU. Might be a double stream tomorrow. I don't know. Might do some dailies and then do the 2.4. Oh, yeah, we might do daily races and then the 2.4 hour in the evening. So might be a double LMU stream tomorrow. So I'll see you then. Have a great evening. Enjoy the rest of your night and take care, everyone. Bye.